our 3 top tents that we've used.
Yes. These are our backpacking tents. We've got another one in there, but it's a
True car camping.
Yeah, it's a true car camping.
It's like,
tent.
what, 20 pounds?
It doesn't come into this.
It's very comfortable, but it's like 20 pounds.
All 3 of these we've used for backpacking. All 3 of these are 3-person tents. This one is Alps Mountaineering Meramak tent. Problem with it has a huge footprint and easily fits 3 people in it, but it's an 8-pound tent. Positive side,
Less than $100.
yes, yeah, and then when we bought that one in 2014, and myself, my son, and my nephew used this tent on our loop hike around Big Bend, and all 3 fit fine in it. Now, you got to have some room to move around, and
let's be honest, when you start going ultralight, they're not truly 2 and 3-person tents.
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking these skinny little 20-year-olds, which we are not.
Yes.
But anyway, this is an awesome tent, worth its money. Love it.
Yeah, I still like
heavy.
using it. Yeah, it's.
If we're going on a shorter backpacking one night, we'll take this.
Yep.
Or when we have to hike into a campsite, but it's not really backcountry camping, we'll take this one for sure.
Yep. Yeah, we like the tent. It's just a little heavy.
It's honestly our favorite as far as comfort.
So after we got tired of carrying that one around, we bought the Big Agnes
last year.
I mean, we went way ultralight.
Yeah, 3.7 pounds.
And you could probably shave a little of that off if you chose to leave the bags at home too.
Yeah, a little. It's the Big Agnes UL3, and it was right at $400, which is a little expensive, but we know ultralight
it's ultra
gear costs.
Yeah. When you put the words ultralight on the end of anything, you know, it just price goes up exponentially.
But to be honest, it's not our favorite tent.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah, the solid bottom. What was found was the solid bottom comes pretty high up on the sides of the tent, kind of really above you when you're laying down in there. And so we're from the south. We're in Texas, and most of our hiking is done in the south. And so we need. I mean, even when we're hiking in December, we're dealing with 70-degree temperatures. So we need that thing to breathe a little bit, and just the way that thing's built, it just doesn't breathe very well.
So we'll set them up here in a minute, and you'll be able to see more detail. But my 2 biggest issues with this tent were you pretty much have to get on your hands and knees to get in and out of the tent because the door is so short. And then the other is it just doesn't breathe well. We had a lot of condensation when we use the Rainfly, and even when we have it completely open in the summertime, it's hot.
Yes.
It's like it doesn't breathe because it's really tight. The netting is really tight, which it's rain tight, but I don't know. For that reason, we didn't love it. And so we went ahead and invested in.
Yeah, now before we go to that one, I mean, like the Big Agnes, if you're hiking in 30-40 degree temperatures, it's probably worked pretty good for that. But it's not down here in the south.
And again, it's a 3-person, but it's not a 3-person.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
We fit in there with a very little extra space.
You climb in that with 3 people, you better really, really like the folks you're in there with.
Yeah, no kidding. So we invested in the Marmot Tungsten UL3P.
And that one's pretty new to our pool here. We're liking it.
Mm-hmm.
And we've used it a few times now.
4.5 pounds.
Yep.
Right at $400.
Yep.
So it's really comparable to the Big Agnes.
Yes.
A little more room, a little more headroom.
Yeah, it's got a little bigger footprint. It's where the Big Agnes only has a door on one end.
Yeah.
The Marmot Marmot has doors on 2 sides that you can get in and out.
So we each have our door. We don't have to climb over each other.
Yeah. The bottom of the tent only comes up a couple of inches on it.
So far, I really like it. It has breathed well.
Yep.
Getting in and out's a little easier. It's still, you know, short because it's
It's
a
an
UL.
ultralight. It's an ultralight.
But I don't have to get on my hands and knees at least to get in and out of it.
So we'll see how it stands up long term, but so far we're really liking it.
Yep. So
now she's gonna make me set these up.
I am, because you know you want to see what they look like side by side, especially in comparison to sizes. So we'll see you in a minute. So here we've set up all of them in the living room. No rain fly on any of them. And just to kind of give you an idea of what we're dealing with, and you can see the size of the footprints. I mean, this is the Meramak, or the Alps Mountaineering
Meramak that was under $100. Large footprint, more of your traditional dome tent. It's not an ultralight by any means, but much larger footprint. Easy to get in and out of. Easy to get in and out of, and I mean I'm 6'2", and windows, the doors fold down, doors on both sides, vents on both sides, pocket. It's got the net shelf up here on top. Great place to lay the tablet up there to watch a movie. Yeah, up here we just put the tablet or our phones, whichever if we're really backpacking, we don't bring the tablet. But and then little pockets for your essentials and headlamps and things like that. But this is a really awesome tent, and we've never had any problems with leakage or anything. We've noticed that it's starting to get some gaps in the zipper on the doors, but you know, it's a $100 tent. So. And we've had it how long? Since 2014. Yeah. And used it extensively. Yeah. And I mean, it's got the vent right up here. Yeah. It's well vented on the sides, and I mean, it's made really well for being under $100. And the rain fly provides really good coverage on it. Snaps into place, really easy to put on. Yeah, there's the rain fly. It's not a vestibule. No, but you don't really need that because there's plenty of room in this tent for your other stuff. Yep. So that's that one. That's that one. Now we're on to the Big Agnes. Big Agnes. And as you can see, even compared to the Mountaineering and the Marmot next to it, it's got a high point in it, but for the most part, it's pretty low. And you'll see Craig trying to get in it. It's pretty, and small. Not a lot of space in here, but I mean, it's an ultralight, so you're not after space. I mean, could you imagine trying to get 3 of me in here? Yeah. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, and when you've backpacked all day and then the next morning you're trying to get out of it and you're sore and you're stiff, it's a little hard. I've almost lifted the whole tent trying to get out of it because it hits my back. And and at that point you stink too bad to be sleeping that close together anyway. Right. And obviously it's a Big Agnes. It's made really well. It's lightweight. But what Craig was talking about earlier, if you see how high the main part of the tent comes up, you don't get a whole lot of breeze even with no rain fly on it. So even this area up here that is the mesh, if you see how tight it is, it just doesn't, the wind does not come through it very well. Doesn't breathe very well. Yeah, and that was my main, I'd say, dislike of it. Now it's got your little pockets still, just like the other one did, to be able to keep it, and it's sufficient. It's just we did find that with the rain fly on it, we had a lot of condensation buildup. Condensation would build up on the inside of the rain fly, and so when you're trying to take it off the tent in the morning, you're doing everything you can to keep from getting your stuff wet before you go hike for the day. Right, you got to get everything out before you can ever mess with the rain fly, because and then the next night, you know, when you're setting it up for night number 2, everything in it is already wet. So. Yeah, I just wasn't very impressed with the amount of condensation that built up. And it didn't matter if it was cold weather, hot weather, what. If we use the rain fly, we have condensation buildup. Yeah. And I wasn't impressed with that. So now, our new one, the Marmot, as you can see, it's got a bigger footprint. Plenty of room. Doors on both sides of it. on the long side, so a little easier to get in and out of. You're not having to really crawl in it. You can unzip the door and kind of fall into this one a little bit better.
Yeah. It's still not any bigger than the door on the big Agnes, but for some reason it's easier to get in and out of.
Yep.
I don't know why. And that was a biggie to me.
Yep. The bottom down here, a lot more mesh on this tent. Breathes a whole lot better. Seems to be a lot cooler tent.
I don't think we've used the rainfly on this one yet, have we?
Not really. I mean,
So
we've had it on there, but we haven't had. It's always we've had it on there for just halfway on it.
yeah, and flipped it up just in case it started raining. But so we can't really say in regards to the condensation buildup. We don't really know for sure if this one will have it or not. I wouldn't think so because it seems more ventilated.
Yeah.
But we'll see when we do use it again, and we'll definitely update if we do have problems with that.
Yep.
But it's got the little pouches over there, just like the other one, and as you can see, it's pretty roomy for a 3-person tent.
Yeah, you could probably actually get 3 people in this one. It's still gonna be tight,
But if you had to, you could.
Yep.
And like this one, what we wanted was something for 2 people that we could actually put things in and not feel like it's chaos. Whereas with the big Agnes, you just really didn't have any extra room.
Yep.
A little bit at the foot and the head, and that was it. This one we have room in between and the foot and the head.
Yep.
So again, they're all really good quality tents.
Yes.
And we like
It
each
depends on
one.
which one you want, what you're doing with it, and how they fit. But
Yep. But anyway, that's just our take on it. If you have any comments or have had any other experiences with any of these tents, we'd be glad to hear it.
yes, we'd love to hear it.
And hopefully this will help somebody else out.
Yep. Enjoy. See you on the trail.
Thanks for watching.